Hello everybody and welcome to the 10-day 10-minute yoga for creativity challenge. I created this challenge because I know that for me as a creative entrepreneur and a freelancer, my yoga and meditation practice helps me get in the zone and the flow so much more quicker and in such a more meaningful way than if I just get up and sit down and work and I'm not taking care of my body and mind and self. So we're going to, in this challenge, do 10 days of a 10-minute yoga practice, which I think is very achievable and very helpful. I know some people might not think 10 minutes is much, but really cultivating that daily practice, even just for 10 minutes, I think you'll find at the end of this challenge that it is very effective and it is very helpful in giving you a little boost in the day. So we're going to look at a different aspect of how yoga and meditation can help with creativity in each practice. And today we're going to look at observing. So today we're just going to do a meditation to ease into the challenge. And I think a lot of creativity is about observation. So if you're a visual artist, it might be noticing how the world looks around you, the way people stand and move and walk. And if you're a writer, it might be listening to the way people talk, looking at the way people hold themselves so you can describe your characters. For entrepreneurs, it's about noticing what people are struggling with, what their challenges are, and what languages they're using. So I think so much of creativity is tied to that observation and then connecting those observations to a creative project, which we'll look at a little bit later. Alright, well, let's get started with day one. Begin by coming into a comfortable seated position with your legs crossed. And if your knees are a little bit high, it's probably going to be more comfortable for you to sit on a pillow, or you can even sit on a chair, wherever's comfortable. And then let your hands rest on your knees or your thighs with the palms facing down. We'll have the palms facing down today because we're looking inwards. So as I mentioned before, as creatives, we're often observing the world around us, but we're rarely observing ourselves. And we're rarely listening to our thoughts. And just listening. I know that we often listen and then act on them or judge if they're a good idea or a bad idea. But today we're going to look at just observing those thoughts so that we can open the doors to creativity within ourselves. So now that you've found a comfortable position, begin by focusing on your breathing. If it's possible, begin inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And I know that's for some people because of allergies or whatever reason this is not possible, so if you need to breathe through the mouth, that's fine too. And taking these breaths now deep into the belly. So often we're only breathing as far as the chest, but we want to breathe deeply all the way down into the diaphragm. So inhale, feeling the breath move through the nostrils and the nasal passages, down the back of the throat, through the chest, all the way into the belly. And exhale, noticing the belly deflate as the air exits the body. Continuing noticing how it feels to breathe. Noticing if your breath is a bit fast or a bit slow, and not judging this, not trying to change it, just noticing as you slowly fall into a rhythm of breath. Now let's begin expanding to our other senses. Notice what the hips and the feet feel like touching the ground. Noticing the connection between the hands and the legs. While still keeping the attention focused on the breath and the body, notice if there are any sounds around you, or I know there's a few sounds in the background here where I am if you can hear them. If there's any smells or tastes that you can sense. And not judging these and not being drawn to these, but just noticing what you can sense in the world around you. And now drawing the full attention back to the breath, let's prepare to move that observational attention inwards, allowing any thoughts to enter the mind and observing them. Not dwelling on those thoughts, but recognizing them as what they are, which is just thoughts. They're not reality. Allowing the thoughts to float in and out of focus, and seeing them as if you're a third-party observer, even if these thoughts are something happening to a friend or somebody else nearby. Seeing if you can let the thoughts flow freely without attaching any emotions or any judgments to these thoughts. And if any feelings or judgments do come up, because we are not robots and that's bound to happen, observing those as well. And again, recognizing those as what they are, which are feelings and judgments, and those things constantly change over time. And allowing yourself to observe those thoughts and feelings as well. And as these thoughts are moving in and out of the mind, continuing to bring your main focus back to the breath and to the body. To the present moment. As creatives, I think we often can be guilty of overthinking things, of always wanting to have a new idea. But perhaps we need to take time just to observe what's happening in the present moment. And if you feel yourself getting attached to any of these thoughts, just drawing the focus back to your breath for a few moments before letting the thoughts have attention again. Enjoying just being. Enjoying for these 10 minutes not doing or creating, but just being as you are, as the creator, as the non-creator, as the boss, as the non-boss employee, I guess. Just allowing yourself to be where you are right in this moment. And then when you're ready, begin to open the eyes, maybe giving your fingers and toes a little wiggle, bringing the hands to the center of your heart. Namaste. Thank you so much.